Hi guys, I am back, and I have a story time. And here's a little disclaimer: if I cry, I am very sorry. So, quick fact: this story just happened. Well, I guess this thing literally just happened today. So, I'm still developing this process. So, yeah. So me and I guess a friend. We where I go to school, we have this okay, so we have our normal recess stuff, and in the back there's these woods that everyone goes to because it's so nice and chill, and it's not that loud. And back there's in the little trees there's this kind of an open area, and right there's a bench. And behind it there's these old buildings and stuff. It's kind of cool. And I always go sit there. And me and my friend we're always going to go sit there because it's where we spill our tea. And this is me and my one friend, let's call her Shanae, and then our other friend, let's call her Pegatha. At that time we were all very close friends, and we would always go sit there and spill the tea and have jokes and just talk. And we were always sitting at this bench. I mean, for half the year, or whenever we could go back there, we would go sit on this bench and talk. And if someone was at the bench, we would get mad and we would tell them to leave. Sometimes people did, other times people didn't, and then we just would sit there until they left. So yeah, so I have lots of good memories on this bench, not just from this year, but from years before. But it was only really this year where we sat there a lot. So yeah, but this is also going to be in a different story video, but I'm just gonna me and Pegatha got in a fight with, what did I name her? Shalissa? What did I name her? Shanae? Okay, so there's Pegatha and me and then someone else. I don't remember their name. Let's just stick with Shalissa. That was their name. We all got in a fight, and me and Pegatha are now best friends, and Shalissa is just somewhere else with her own friends. We talk sometimes. I talked to her today a lot today. But yeah, just so but we're still in a fight because the things she did were horrible. But yeah, so mind you, we even got in a fight on this bench. That is literally where we were to get in a fight, on the bench. Me and my friend Pegatha, we still sit there no matter what, because yeah. So we'd sit there and at first we just did it in all legit. Next year we're not even gonna go to the same school. We're not even gonna have recess, and how this bench won't really matter us. But at the time now, all the times before, that bench has always I guess been there for us. So yeah. So yeah, we still sit there, we don't ever think about it. We don't ever think how many memories you actually have somewhere until it goes away. So yeah. So today, it's the first day after spring break. We go out to recess, and we go to sit on our bench. And we're talking about all the old memories we had with Shalissa, me and Pegatha. And I'm already starting to tear up, and she's starting to tear up. And it's sad. It's sad what happened, and we left her, and we've been friends with her for about so long. That's what it feels like to us, at least. I don't know. I'll count years. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. So yeah, and we go back there, and we see this bench is literally not there. It is gone. There's these potholes, and they're gone. Trees are cut down, and we find out they're cutting down trees, and so everything that me my friend had is basically gone. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. I feel so all we have are these stumps and where the bench was. I was literally standing on the same spot where the bench was, bawling my eyes out. I was literally crying because the freaking bench was gone. And all the memories I had. And we were talking, and one of the ones that we kept bringing up is they used Pegatha and Shalissa, they used to call me Pussy Fingers. I don't know why. It's just, or they would call me Goose, and they would always kind of be on that bench. and we would like always like spill tea on that bench and like say like what happened in our weekend and whatnot. So that bench was like always somewhere where we would be and where we'd sit and like talk. And like we just go out for recess and it's not there. So what me and Pagatha do is we go out to look out for Shalissa, because one of her best friends wasn't at school today, so she was hanging out with someone else. And we tell her the bench is gone, and she's like, "What bench?" And I was like, "The bench we always would sit at. It's gone." And she gets up like, "What?" And like she goes to like where you'd be able to see it, and like she's sitting there like this, like shocked, and like we all walk back there, and like she's about to cry too, like because it's gone. And we're all, and like I'm still bawling my eyes out because like I'm sad, because I get sad so easily and like whatnot. And she like could not believe it, and I was like, and then she left, and like me and my one friend, we stood on the stumps that were left, and like we talked about it. And then we talked about like all like the memories, and like how like we have all these pictures of like our old friend, and like how we're not friends anymore, and how like the reason why we aren't friends anymore is kind of messed up. To me at least. I think it's messed up. I also think it's a little minor situation, but that's a different video. We're talking about like how we still have like the videos, like all the pictures of her and stuff. Like I still have pictures up there. Like I have shirts. I have shirts from her that like that were precious to me, because like my friend Shalissa like gave them to me, and I had these pictures of her that like were special. And just to think like all the memories we had were like, most of the memories we had were like on this bench. It's like hard to think it's gone. It's kind of like let's say like my dog dies, and I love my dog. I love her so much. And like I talk to my dog because like I don't know, I'm that kind of pet owner. Don't judge me. And like I care about her, and like I feel like if I lost her, memories would be gone with it. So like the bench was like kind of like losing a dog, or like losing a family member, or like losing something that you have like a strong memory with, like, you know, like that's what it felt like, I guess. And I've necessarily lost like a close relative or like a close pet, but like I can imagine that's what it's almost gonna feel like, but probably a lot worse. And I remember, like, people were, like, walking up to me and be like, "Why are you crying? Like, why?" And, like, the freaking bench is gone. And, like, bro, it's a freaking bench. And, like, I just, like, have great memories there. And they're like, oh, okay, that's understandable. And, like, people were, like, just sitting there, like, "Why are you crying? Why are you crying?" Like, my friend, she looked like she was gonna cry, but she just didn't. Because she just can't, like, do that in front of people. I can. I really can. Like, I cry very easily. And we just had so many memories from that bench. And with Shalissa, and they were all on that bench. And it's just gone. We said, like, heck, the next thing that will be gone is, like, the other benches that we would sit on when it's, like, winter. And we can't go back by the grass. Because it was cold, would be, like, get close and, like, get warm. They're like, next thing you know, those things will be gone. But yeah, and like we were all making jokes. It's like they had like little holes that like built up, that they built like dirt into them, and people like wouldn't fall. And like we like were making jokes like, oh, what if they buried the bench there? And I was like, that's sad. And like my friend, she went to like where like all the trees were cutting. Like if you've never like seen like a freshly cut down tree, there's like all these like little like pieces like from inside the bark there, like kind of like tiny pieces of paper, because that's kind of what they are. And like my friend was just sitting there like holding them in her hand and like thinking about it. But like this bench was like so special to us. But yeah, that's my story of how I lost a bench and a close friend. But that's necessarily a different story. But yeah, so Amy here signing out. Peace out.